We're about to see 5 heat races upcoming, and they're all sure to be dogfights as only the top 2 transfer. There's at least 8 cars in every race, and 2 of them go to the main event. The rest will have to work their way through the alphabet. Here we go. Out of turn 4, we're green.
Fantastic start for the 31 of Kendon Peacock, and Chase Hill ran into the side of John Michael Bunch. Somehow Bunch makes it by 3 wide down the back straightaway.
Yeah, already fireworks in this one as Bunch hangs on to second, but Chase Hill all over him for the spot. Lucas Ash spins by himself in turn 1, and we go yellow.
Great job by Kendon Peacock up front right now. That's a very young driver up there leading this heat race, and we saw him last year, Elijah. He made a lot of great moves and had a couple good runs in the feature events. So that 31 car, very good. I think a lot of people kind of don't think about him as a competitor here, as like a contender, I should say. And Kendon Peacock doesn't mess around. Here we go, back to green.
John Michael Bunch timed that restart perfectly, and he stays to the outside of the 31 of Peacock. Peacock tried to drive him up the racetrack a little bit, but Bunch hanging strong in second.
Here comes Chase Magic now. He's made it. Oh, Chase Hill goes around to the back. He's going to turn it back around and keep on going. The battle for the transfer spot. Here comes Chase Magic on the outside of John Michael Bunch, and at the line, Magic's got it.
Yeah, Magic might just drive around both of these guys as now he goes to the outside of Kendon Peacock.
Oh.
Peacock puts him in the fence down the back straightaway. Magic not going to be happy about that one.
Magic's going to need a right rear bead lock on that thing by the end of this race. Kendon Peacock not leaving him a whole lot of room down the straightaways. Magic not giving up easy, though. Here he comes on the outside. He might have him at the line, and he does.
New leader that time by Chase Magic. Oh, John Michael Bunch nearly goes around off the bumper of Tanner Pettit, and now Lucas Ash is parked in turn 1 again.
We're going to stay green. The white flag is out. The 2 exit. Chase Magic, a big move. He's got a big gap back to the 31 of Peacock down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Magic will win the first heat race of the year, followed by Peacock. And they go straight to the main event. John Michael Bunch, Tanner Pettit. How about Richard Westine in 5th? And then Chase Hill, Angelo Cornett, Lucas Ash, and Tyler Cheek. What a way to start off the heat races in that one.
Looks like we're going to go without the 35J car. So 8 cars, 8 laps to distance. Top 2 will transfer. Brandon LaChance, Brenna Johnson, your front row. Out of turn 4, we're back to green.
Not a good start for the 35 of Carson Perkins. Look at Trace Adams on the outside as they're wrecking behind him. The caution's going out for the 7D. Daniel Kaiser, and there goes Brenna Johnson and Landon Brooks. And look who's in a transfer spot. The driver that signed up in the open intermediate class and just threw a couple pieces of duct tape on the side of that car. First time in the opens here tonight, subbing for Stephen Gannon, Trace Adams. Green flag coming back out here. Elijah Jones back on the hammer. We go here in heat race number 2. Brandon LaChance leads him into turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, good restart there for the 9B. He put some distance between himself and the battle for second. Carson Perkins takes it away from Trace Adams as Daniel DeKaiser spins into turn number 3. We're going to go yellow. Look at Brenna Johnson.
Yellow. Wow. Oh, look out. Trace Adams getting into Brenna Johnson. We're wrecking at the back.
Impressive moves out of Brenna Johnson on the restart as she's gotten herself back to the 3rd position. 1 spot out of a transfer after early contact with Landon Brooks. 5 to go. Out of 4.
Great restart for Carson Perkins right there, Elijah Jones. They're going to slide into turns 1 and 2. LaChance gives him the right rear a little bit and takes the lead.
Yep, LaChance not giving him a lot of room. Here comes Brenna Johnson battling for second. Trace Adams to her inside. She'll spin again, and Trace Adams is into second.
Trace Adams, that was a fantastic maneuver right there. Just a bad move or a bad spot for Brenna Johnson to be in. 3 wide in the middle right there, and I think it spooked her a little bit entering turn 1, and she spun around.
Yeah, Trace was alongside of her
easily,
going into 1.
Yeah.
He was way up alongside. That was just ran out of racing room for the 99X of Brenna Johnson.
Looking for the green flag once again off turn number 4. We've got 5 in and 3 laps to go. Back underway.
Trace Adams looking for the race lead off at turn number 2. Settles back into second now, but Brandon LaChance got his hands full.
And there goes Carson Perkins, get right back by Trace Adams. Here comes Landon Brooks on the top side, but we've got a crash in the back. Four cars involved, 2017 Matheny, 99X of Johnson, 977 of Murray, and the 7D of DeKaiser.
All right, here we go. 2 laps remaining. Out of turn 4, we're back to green.
We'll see what happens here for that second spot. Trace Adams goes up top. Landon Brooks down low. Carson Perkins almost took the lead right there off turn 2. He might have some off the bottom of turn 4. White flags out, Elijah.
One more time around. Can LaChance hold off the 35 of Perkins? Perkins with a run down the back straightaway. He'll slam the door on him in turn number 3. Off of 4. It's a drag race to the line. Brandon LaChance wins it by 0.05 of a second over Carson Perkins.
Man, if you absolutely wait on it until off of turn 4 on the bottom side of the racetrack, Carson Perkins shows that it is good. He nearly stole the win away from Brandon LaChance right there coming off turn 4. Great race for the victory there in heat race number 2. When he crosses the line, if it comes across the timing beam here, and it does, so he was already starting last, so that won't hurt him at all. Green flag coming out this time by Michael Call. Ryan Foster off turn number 4. We're green.
Oh, Michael Call sets it into the corner and drives away down the back straightaway. Your race leader. A brilliant start for the 89 of Michael Call. Gets him the race lead.
Tanner Holmes. Oh, and Call spins out right in front of the whole field. Collects Tanner Holmes, Jesse Caldwell, and Kinzer Endicott. And Holmes is the only one left sitting there as everybody else keeps it running.
That'll be an 8th place finish for Tanner Holmes. We're set to go green, though. 2 laps complete. Ryan Foster, Jake Park, your top 2 as we go back to green.
Good start for Ryan Foster. Here comes the 8 junior from the dead last starting position. Brian McGann Jr. trying to go around the outside of Brent Eberhardt for 3rd.
Yeah, McGann not able to get quite the drive he needs to get by him. He'll stay in that 4th spot now with a good run down the back straightaway. Might be able to clear the position out of turn number 4. He does.
Yeah, the top of the racetrack is very good, but nobody's going up there besides that 8 junior car. He's working off the back bumper of Jake Park now, and Park has no idea what's coming up behind him.
Yeah, McGann trying to make something happen. Thought about going to the inside that time at the last second. Dove back to the top, and he's hanging on to that 3rd spot, looking for 2nd.
Jake, oh, we got a car around the back. Michael Call keeps on going, but McGann's now right there with it. Now McGann sideways gets into Jesse Caldwell. The right front's broke off the 0-1 car, and he's going to go at yellow. Oh, and now Jesse gets into Foster. What the heck was that?
So that'll do it. That's the checkered flag. Ryan Foster, your winner in heat race number 3. Jake Park 2nd. Those are your transfers. Then Ren Eberhardt 3rd. Brian McGann Jr. 4th. Kinzer Endicott 5th. Michael Call, Jesse Caldwell, and Tanner Holmes, your field.
Here we go. Casey Schmitz, Kyle Tellstrom, 2 more to the feature event. Heat race number 4 is green.
The yellow lights quickly come back on. We'll see if we can get a nice even start. 1W Mike Wheeler, 0-2 Casey McLean out of turn 4. That's a good start. We're back underway.
Okay, let's see what Casey Schmitz tries to do right here as he looks inside of McLean right there. Can't make the pass. Now Casey McLean trying to size up Mike Wheeler. They both run the top. Here comes Schmitz on the bottom. Can't get by him there.
Yeah, Schmitz on the bottom. He'll set one off this time into turn number 1. Gets sideways off the corner. Oh, McLean drives him down into the inside and holds the spot.
And the 38 of Bennett Gooch, I'm not sure what just happened right there, Elijah. It looked like he wheelied up and went right into the side of Casey Schmitz. And Mike Wheeler spins out of the lead. Mike Wheeler spins leading, keeps going, and falls back to 3rd.
All getting set to go back to green here. McLean and Schmitz, your front 2 cars out of turn 4. We're back underway.
Mike Wheeler goes to the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2, pulls up next to Casey Schmitz, but Schmitz with momentum down the back straightaway hangs on to the 2nd spot for now.
Yeah, Schmitz, I think, might be good enough to keep the 1W behind him. Your top 2 now putting a little bit of distance between themselves and 3rd place running Mike Wheeler.
Skylar Castor doing a great job right now in the 4th spot. Car number 17 trying to hold off the 55D of Dawson Hamas, who shoots around him on the outside, and Hamas moves up to 4th now.
Casey McLean looking strong right now in the South Calderon Racing 0-2. He's got about 5 car lengths between himself and second place Casey Schmitz as they see the white flag one more time around.
Casey McLean down the back straightaway, goes to the bottom of the racetrack down in 3 and 4, and he'll coast home to the Heat Race 4 victory, followed by Casey Schmitz, who will go with them to the main event. Third to the 1W Mike Wheeler, fourth to the 55D, and Mike Wheeler spins out after the start or the finish there. Fourth was the 55D of Hamas. Then we have the 38 of Beniguch, the third, the 42 of McKee, the 17 of Castor.
Always love having conversation with Troy Hennick, asking all kinds of questions about the happenings of the Red Bluff Outlaws here tonight. He's back at home watching on Fast 4 Media. Actually, I think he's at Marysville announcing
he's
right
in the
now.
booth at Marysville. Green flag is out, and Garrett Brown's going to lead him in a turn. Oh, and there goes Nate Lynch. He gets drilled by Skylar Cole, and we're going yellow. Look at Tyler Seavey making moves. He runs right into the side of Daniel Whitley. They keep on going.
And Garrett Brown, well, he's not won a main event here. He won 2 main events in the open class this year at Cycleland, so keep an eye on that 2 car. He could just pull one out of his hat here this evening.
And Daniel Whitley with a great restart right there. Skylar Cole spins around again in turn 1, and he's going to bring out the caution for the second time in as many laps.
All right, lights are out. Single file restart after we had 2 yellows in a row. Green flag.
Watching the 91 of Tyler Seavey down into turn 1. He goes to the top of the racetrack, and 1 and 2 gets a run on the 2 car. Garrett Brown on the back straightaway. Now Brown switches his lineup. He goes to the top right in front of the 91 of Seavey as Anissa Curtis goes around to the back. Keeps on going. We stay green.
And so far, the 91 not been able to get by the 2 car of Garrett Brown. He's got to run down the front straightaway this time, but still not quite enough to get the position away from him.
Now Garrett Brown drops it down low and runs a slide job line down in 3 and 4. Does not allow the 91 car to make a move. The 63 car, Amanda Thorson waiting in the water right there. Maybe some contact between those drivers. She might come back into the action.
Oh, yellow going to come out. The 12 of Maddie McKee around in turns 1 and 2. And that'll slow us down with 2 to go. All right, lights are out. Here we go. Daniel Whitley, your leader. Garrett Brown, second.
Fantastic restart there, Elijah, for the 63. Amanda Thorson. Look at Nate Lynch to the middle of the racetrack. Lynch gets by Thorson. He's looking to the inside of Seavey for the 3rd spot. White flag is out.
Yeah, one more time around. Seavey can't square up a move with Garrett Brown because he's got Lynch all over him. We got a car stopped in turn 4. How's this going to work? Here goes Seavey for second. He'll get it.
Wow, Tyler Seavey. That was perfect right there for the 91 of Tyler Seavey. Not perfect for the 2 car. Garrett Brown goes from 2nd to 5th in 1 corner right there.
Kyle Tellstrom, Brenna Johnson, Tanner Holmes, all drivers we are used to seeing in the main events competing for wins. Lights are out. We'll see if they can transfer on.
Green flag's out. Tanner Holmes on the outside is going to lead him down the back straightaway over Kyle Tellstrom. And then a side-by-side battle for 3rd between Jesse Caldwell and Brenna Johnson. Johnson's got it at the line.
Yeah, got to be in the top 6 right now. The 6th spot occupied by the 08 of Lucas Ash.
Good battle for 3rd. Give it to Jesse Caldwell as he goes underneath Brenna Johnson. She falls back to 4th. Now Daniel DeKaiser under fire from Lucas Ash. Ash trying to go by for that 5th spot.
A good side-by-side battle right now for 7th between Skylar Cole and Skylar Castor. Now Daniel DeKaiser able to go by both of them, and now we'll look after the 08 of Lucas Ash.
Now Skylar Castor underneath of DeKaiser for the final transfer spot. And the 17 car stuck behind Lucas Ash. It looks like he's better than both those cars. He's just stuck behind him.
Yeah, Ash holding up the field right now. Here comes Castor. Look at the inside. Ash slams the door. Here comes DeKaiser around the outside. They split Lucas Ash down the back straightaway.
3 wide for a moment right there. Now Ash coming back at him. Ash gets back by DeKaiser. The battle for the final transfer is phenomenal right now. The 08's got the 70s trying to get there as well as the 49 and the 23. Oh, Caldwell goes around and we're wrecking. Justin Vance, Daniel DeKaiser involved.
Here we go. Green flag back in the air with 2 to go.
Tanner Holmes maintains a spot out front. Battle for the 6th spot, heating up big time. It's Ash, Cole, Cornett, and Castor. Here they come to the white flag. Who's going to be in 6th, Elijah?
Yeah, final time for Tanner Holmes. He's in a good position, but right now the battle's for 6. Skylar Cole into the wall. Skylar Castor trying to get to the inside. Out of turn number 4, drag race to the line. It looks like Lucas Ash may have got the last spot.
And Lucas Ash does get the 6th and final transfer spot over the 23 car, Angelo Cornett. Cornett comes up 1 spot shy, not even a spot, maybe a half car length from transfer to the C main event. Skylar Castor, Jesse Caldwell, Brenda Johnson, Kyle Tellstrom, Tanner Holmes, all of those drivers, the top 6 head into the C main event. Keep your eye on Tanner Holmes, qualified 3rd earlier on this evening. Got crashed in his heat race on the first lap. And he's coming from the D main to try and make it to the feature, that 18T car. Also watch the 0-1 of Jesse Caldwell. Green flags out, we're underway here in the C main.
Good start on the outside for the 89 of Call, but he falls back to 2nd. We got 4 cars piled up in turn 1. We're going to go yellow. Chase Hill, your leader, at the conclusion of lap number 1.
Yeah, Tyler Matheny, Ethan McKee, and the 5K of Kyle Tellstrom all getting involved over there. Tellstrom was coming from the back of the this C main event after transferring out of the D.
Here we go. Lights are out. Ready to go. Back to green. Chase Hill, your leader.
A little bit of contact for the 3rd and 4th spot between the 38 of Benigucci and the 2-car Garrett Brown. The 977 of Ian Murray's got the left front ripped off that car, and he comes to a stop. Single file restart, as we did get a caution on a double file restart. Green flag's back in the air. Chase Hill leads him down. Right now, Tanner Holmes has the final transfer spot. He looks to the outside of Kinzer Endicott. And he's trying to get a little insurance here. As Endicott right now is in 5th, and Holmes wants that spot, does not want to be on the bubble.
Here comes the 99X. Oh, the 89's off the pace. That's causing everybody to stack up behind him. And we're going to have to go yellow for the 89 of Michael Call, as he'll stop. Well, he's going to keep rolling down the front straightaway.
And we're wrecking off turn 4 now.
Oh, boy.
Jesse Caldwell, Skylar Castor, as well as Kyle Tellstrom and Anissa Curtis all come together.
Lights are out as we get ready to go back to green with tonight's Open C main event. Chase Hill will pull him into the restart zone as we go green.
Chase Hill gets another good start, pulls out in front of Garrett Brown. Here comes Kinzer Endicott. We got a 1 into the infield wall in turn 1. 17 car of Skylar Castor, and come back to the line. Looks like the 2017's in a transfer.
Yeah, the 99X, Brenna Johnson, drifted way wide coming off of turn number 4. Looked like she lost a couple of spots. I believe she'll be behind the 08 of Lucas Ash when we go back to green. It was really close between her and the 08 as they came across the line.
Green flag's back out. Brenna Johnson immediately goes to the inside of Matheny. Matheny's going to hold her off for now. Now Lucas Ash with a run on Johnson. That's the battle for the 7th spot. As Jesse Caldwell still, and Caldwell spins. Gets hit by Anissa Curtis and keeps on going.
Yeah, that spells trouble, though, for the 01 of Caldwell as he falls way back in the field now. Battle for 6, still a good one, as the 27 Tia Tyler Matheny still has it. Oh, we got a crash in turn 1. Caldwell goes around along with McKee, and we're going to go yellow. Oh, wow. Coming back to the yellow, the 08 of Lucas Ash drilled the side of the 99X of Brenna Johnson, racing back to the yellow. And those two exchanging pleasantries under yellow now. Here we go, back to green.
Chase Hill's going to drive into turn number 1, lead him down the back straightaway. Him and Garrett Brown will make it no problem. Behind them, it's a dogfight. And the 6th spot, it looks like, goes to Bennett Gooch, possibly. Sixth was the 38. Bennett Gooch, the third, will get the final transfer spot. We still had a lot of laps left in the race, but we met the time limit. We only had one lap left. Okay, well, we did meet the time limit, so we went green, white, checkered. Obviously, we're running late tonight, so we are staying strict to that time limit there. This is going to be tough for some of these guys, especially Tanner Holmes on the back row. He's got to get by several cars here to have any shot at it. Here we go, lights out B main for the Opens, the final 6 drivers in tonight's feature event. Landon Brooks, Amanda Thorson, green flags out, great start up front, and Brooks will lead him into turn number 1.
Feel the rumbling down the back straightaway, 3 wide in some parts. The 55D spins, but he'll keep it going up front though. Oh, big wreck in turn 1. Nate Lynch around into the wall hard. 3 other cars pile in, and we go yellow.
And Tanner Holmes makes it by all of that mess, and he picks up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots. 7 spots in 1 lap. Landon Brooks and Amanda Thorson will lead them back to the green flag, and we are back on our way.
Well, great start that time for Landon Brooks. He gets out front, followed by Amanda Thorson. Then the 24P of Tanner Pettit runs third.
Chase Hill. Oh, and there goes Dawson Hamas, backs it in the wall in turn 1. He's going to keep on going. Keep your eye on the battle for that 6th spot between the 1C Chase Hill and the 8 junior Brian McGann Jr. Throw the 27T and the 87 in the mix as well.
Yeah, Chase Hill has had his hands full all night. Now we got one stopped. It's the 27T of Matheny. And
Trace
we're going to go
Adams
yellow.
Also off the pace, Elijah in the 87 car. And back to green. And McGann into the wall hard, back straightaway. Now we got one spinning around over in turn 3. And Dawson Hamas is backed into the wall on both ends of the speedway on multiple occasions tonight. Not sure what's going on with the 55D car. Single file restart. We're back underway. Landon Brooks to the top. John Michael Bunch tries the bottom down in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Tanner Holmes still needs to get by one more car, Elijah.
Yeah, and Tanner Pettit's the car he's got in front of him in the 6th spot. We got 3 cars piled up in turn 4. We're going to race back around to the yellow flag. Now the 8 junior able to get free. And we're yellow.
Green flags back out. Another good start for Landon Brooks up front. John Michael Bunch goes to the inside. Trace Adams 4 in it in 1 and 2. He's going to stay going. Now he stops on the back straightaway, and he's not going to make it to the off the racetrack.
All right, here we go. Back to green, Alpha turn 4.
Move Chase Hill up to the 2nd spot as he got by John Michael Bunch right there on the restart. 6th right now, Elijah Jones. It's a 14-car Red Eberhardt, and he's battling with the 24P Tanner Pettit. Here comes the 2-car Garrett Brown.
I believe Tanner Pettit trying to make his first ever open main event. Right now running in the top 6. We stay green after a couple cars went around.
Yeah, Pettit's doing a great job right now. He works around the outside of Eberhardt, takes back the 5th spot. Garrett Brown. White flag is out. Garrett Brown is 1 spot out, trying to get by Red Eberhardt.
Eberhardt on the bottom, Brown up top. Now Brown drops to the inside, trying to make something happen, but just not going to get there. Landon Brooks going to win it off of turn number 4. The 14 of Red Eberhardt hangs on to the 6th spot.
So Landon Brooks will get the victory, followed by the 1C Chase Hill, the 11 car, John Michael Bunch, 63 of Amanda Thorson, the 24P Tanner Pettit, and the 2 car the 14 of Ren Eberhardt will be your final transfer in tonight's Open A main event. Chase Hill and Amanda Thorson will lead in the green. Every driver in this field has had some sort of success at this racetrack, whether it was in the open class, the box stock class, the 250 class. They've all got main event wins. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Great start up front. Amanda Thorson really good on the outside, but Chase Hill slides her down into turn one. Thorson turns it right back to the inside.
Yeah, great move by Thorson to get back to the inside of the racetrack. Can she complete the pass off of 4? No. Chase Hill continues to lead it.
Here comes Casey McLean now. He gets by Amanda Thorson. She misses the bottom right there. Now Chase Hill drops the 1C down low. Thorson gets into McLean. She hits the inside wall, and the caution's going to come out.
Racing back to the yellow now. 1C of Chase Hill, your leader. Casey McLean in second, and then Tanner Holmes right now in the third spot in the 18T.
Tanner Holmes and Landon Brooks, the teammates, in row 2. Here we go off turn number 4. Great start for Casey McLean, but Chase Hill kind of ran him up into the side of him right there. And now Tanner Holmes looking for that second spot.
McLean's got a fast car here tonight, but right now it has his hands full with the 18T of Holmes. We got one parked in turn 4. It's the 2X of Magic in a race for the lead coming to the yellow. Ooh, took a little swing there, and he cost him 2 spots for Casey McLean.
Yeah, McLean looked like he tried to rough the 1C up, getting into the corner right there, missed, and it really cost him. He got up in the slippery stuff up there and let the teammates of Tanner Holmes and Landon Brooks by.
So obviously McLean not happy about the way the race started, where the 1C kind of came across the front straightaway up to the wall.
Tanner Holmes outside the front row. He is in the D main later on here, Elijah, but we're on the trophy dash green. But and Holmes gets in the back. But look out, turn 1. How did they keep on going? Or how did Chase Hill keep going? I mean, they were almost 4 wide down the front stretch for the lead right there. There'll be a green and a white flag together next time by. Will be the checkered. Chase Hill with a good start. Landon Brooks right there with him. Brooks got to run down the back straightaway. Brooks to the inside. Hill's going to turn it back to the inside, down to the start-finish line. Landon Brooks gets him. Landon Brooks in the final corner will get the victory here in the Open Division Trophy Dash. Man, he was launched out of a cannon down the backstretch and shot right by Chase Hill.
And anybody that says you need to rough somebody up to get by them in the open class, that proves you completely wrong right there. Landon Brooks timed every bit of that perfectly and was able to drive by the 1C on the restart and gets himself a Trophy Dash win in spectacular fashion in the 60L. Lineup just about set. The 2X, as we mentioned, has gone to the rear of the field for the Fast 4 Media bonus, back row bonus. $4,000 on the line for Chase Magic tonight. All lights are out already. Tyler Wolf Memorial out of turn number 4 is green. The open car is on the way.
Carson Perkins runs around the outside of Casey McLean to take the lead. And coming off turn number 4, Perkins will lead lap 1, followed by McLean and the 31 of Kendon Peacock. Cautions out, 2X Chase Magic, 24P Tanner Pettit. And I believe the 63 Amanda Thorson, the other car involved. So not a good start to this one for the 2X of Chase Magic coming from the back. Magic will not make the return to the racetrack. Back to green, Carson Perkins and Casey McLean, followed by Daniel Whitley, your top 3.
Yeah, good start to this one for the 35 of Perkins as he's out front, pulling away. Oh, Schmitz goes around, the field piles in. We've got 5 cars spun. All of them are going to scatter and keep going. Now the 31 spins over in turn number 4. There we go, yellow. Here we go.
Green flag's back out, and now it's the yellows back on.
Time running out on this main event. Here we go. Oh, Ryan Foster upside down on the restart. He didn't even make it to the starting line, and we go red. So the 6 car biked up in turn number 4 as he got on the throttle and flipped over on its side. That brings out the red. Still just a few laps completed in this race. Single file restart. We got less than 5 minutes left to get this race in. Need to stay green from here on out as we go. Oh my gosh. Well, the 14 of Ren Eberhardt goes around on the restart. The last thing we needed. 6 laps completed in this race. Here we go. Perkins leads it. The 57's around. Oh my word, we go yellow. That's the second yellow on the 57. Here we go, green flag. Landon Brooks to the inside of Chase Hill for third. He'll take the spot away. Hill sets another one off to the inside of Brooks, not able to get him. It's Perkins, then the 0-2 of McLean, Landon Brooks third, John Michael Bunch into fourth, and Chase Hill fifth.
How about the move from Tyler Seavey right there? Elijah, he moves the 11 VS to John Michael Bunch up the racetrack. Bunch is not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, Bunch will try and regroup and track him back down. Race for the lead, the 35 off, and the 0-2 of Casey McLean goes to the front of the field.
I didn't see what happened there, but Casey McLean takes charge down. The 35 of Perkins trying to track him back down. The 60 Landon Brooks runs third, and it's Tyler Seavey in the 77X to Jake Park in fifth.
Yeah, Perkins got out of the groove in turn number 3, and that allowed McLean to get by him. Now here comes Perkins. He'll go back to the inside, and new leader once again, the 35 of Carson Perkins.
Where's this racing been all night long? I don't think we've gone more than 5 laps green, and now once we do, the racing's incredible. The 35 of Perkins takes the lead right back from McLean, and Landon Brooks closes in on both of them.
Oh, we got contact at the rear of the field. Everybody continues on. Chase Hill got shuffled to the rear of the pack.
Lap traffic for your race leader is about to become a factor, Elijah. We don't say that too often here. The 35 is stuck behind the 63. He turns her around, and she's going to come to a stop.
So, sounds like, getting word over the radio, we will go green, white, checker to finish this race. Well, lights are out. 2 to go. Green, white, checker, finish upcoming. Carson Perkins looking for career win number 1 in the open class. Oh, they beat and bang down the front straightaway. Perkins and McLean. McLean to the inside down the backstretch. He pulls even. They're going to come to the white flag this time. Casey McLean, your leader.
Where does the 35 of Perkins go? McLean blocks the bottom of the racetrack. Perkins has a run down the backstretch. In the 3 and 4, he goes to the top. There's a car up there, and Casey McLean will win points race number 1. Perkins second, Jake Park in third, Tyler Seavey and Landon Brooks your top 5, and we are finally done, ladies and gentlemen. Casey McLean. That was his second Tyler Wolf Memorial win, I believe, for the 0-2 car. Yeah. So Casey McLean, congratulations to him.